Hi, could you please state your name first and last?
Andrea Sudbeck.
Okay. And what is your relationship to me?
I am your grandmother.
Okay. Could you talk a little bit about where you were born?
I was born in a little farmhouse in Nebraska, close little town, St. Helena, Nebraska, with a doctor and a midwife.
Okay. Could you talk then a little bit about your family?
There was nine kids in a house with 2 bedrooms upstairs, 1 bedroom downstairs. We burned wood for heat. I don't know what else you want to know.
You raised cattle, animals?
We milked cows and we slaughtered hogs and we had chickens. We did our own butchering.
Okay. Did you have to help out with that part?
Yeah, we had to, when we butchered, we dug right in there, made sausage. We butchered chickens.
Okay.
Chopped their heads off.
Okay. So where did you grow up then?
In a little town by Menominee, Nebraska. Went to school, a Catholic school, 11 kids in my class. There was more than one grade in the room. We had like 2 grades in a room.
Okay. Okay. And what about after that, like high school, higher education?
High school, went to school in Crofton. And after high school, went to beauty school in Sioux City.
So did you cut hair then for a while, or?
Yeah, for a while, cut hair.
Okay. So, what about, or when did you get married?
In 1972. Still with the same man.
What's his name?
Ed.
Okay. And children?
Had 2 boys and a girl. Corey has 1 child of his own plus 4 stepkids. Keith, called Bo, he's got 2 little boys. Nikki has 4 kids plus 3 other ones of her fiance.
More or less.
Yeah.
Okay. So, getting down to brass tacks here, had you ever seen a Native American or a black person as a child?
I seen black people as a child. I don't remember so much as the Native Americans, but there was a family of black people that lived in Yankton, and we didn't get to town a whole lot. But when we did and we saw them, we stared at them because we didn't know who they were.
Okay.
Never seen a black person before.
Okay. So, about how old do you think you were at this point?
Probably 5 or 6.
Okay. So, how do you think society has changed then since you were younger?
Society was probably, I know life has gotten a lot more technical. Technology is something else. We never even heard of computers and things when I was small. We first got our colored TV when I was probably about 10.
Okay. Did you have a black and white one before that?
Before that was black and white.
Did you have that your whole life, or was that, like, when did you get the black and white TV?
I can't remember going without a TV.
Oh, okay. Okay. Did you ever think that you would see an African American president?
No.
Okay.
Never thought about it though.
You just never thought about it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, does race and racism continue to play a role in American society?
Of course it does. All the time.
Okay. Got any further comments on that?
Well, with my job, I even had someone comment on it. It said that if she was talking about her accent, that we could tell that she was black just by listening to her, and she wanted to know if, well, she didn't really want to know. She just said, I think that has something to do with why I never got my fees waived, is because you know that I am black.
Okay. So, in what ways then would you say America has moved forward since the Civil Rights Movement?
That's a tough question. Is that how we moved forward?
How have we progressed? Have things gotten better?
Well, we have a black president, half black anyway.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever had friends from a different race?
I've had coworkers. I can't say that they're actually my friends as far as, like go out and party with them or something like that, but we're friends at work.
Okay. What about different, like, ethnicities? Because this is a pretty German kind of area of the Midwest. So, like, say you had an Irish friend, did something like that ever happen?
No, but I do have, I have nieces and nephews who are Filipino.
Oh, okay. And we have a couple African American relatives, too.
Yeah, we do.
Pretty mixed in our family anymore. Okay, so could you tell me what you do know about Native Americans, though?
Well, I think the Native Americans, they live on the reservation for the most part. I see a few that come to work where I work, but not very many. It's just a handful. And I know that all they'd have to do is apply, and they'd be getting a job.
Okay. Why do you think that is?
That they would get a job?
Mm-hmm.
Because we need workers. We need people who are willing to work.
Okay. I don't mean to load the question either, but do you think it could be just because of their race?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. So, just because Grandpa watches a lot of Westerns, and just because I'm curious, how do you think that Native Americans are represented in Westerns?
They're as terrorists. They're represented as people that who want to take over. Well, they want to take over their land again.
Okay. So have you ever been to an ethnically or racially diverse community?
Have I ever been to a? No. You mean like a reservation where the Native Americans are, or?
Well, like, have you, I mean, it doesn't have to be a reservation, just anywhere that has a different, like, a mix of people.
Well, I think there's the mix of people, or anywhere you go anymore. I mean, you can't avoid them.
Okay.
They're here. It's not like years ago when there was just one family in Yankton. Now there's lots of families.
That's true. But you went to, like, I'm thinking, like, bigger cities, though, too. So, like, you went to Hawaii a couple years ago.
Hawaii is a melting pot. It is every nationality you can imagine is there.
Okay. And so what was your opinion then, since that's probably the most recent experience you have had?
I don't know. I didn't really think about having an opinion. It's just the way of life. That's the way it is.
Okay. So, just kind of in conclusion then, did you have did you know anything about Native American culture that you might want to add, or if you had any stories that you might have or that you might know from any family members?
Well, I have the story of my great-great-grandmother who was lived on the prairie, and she was home alone with her kids, and the Indians came and held her hostage and ransacked the house while they took what they wanted. They never hurt her. They let her go after they got what they wanted and left.
Okay. Well, thank you for participating in my interview.
You're welcome.
All right.